Children, I am Nisha here from Mangla Vidya Mandira. Okay, children, in last class what we have learned? We have already learned a lesson who did Patrick's homework, correct? So now we are in this session we are going to start with the second lesson. So the name of the second lesson is How the Dog Found Himself a Master. That is the name of the lesson. Okay, actually this story is about a dog who wanted to serve the strongest master on earth, and it was tired of wandering here and there for food and shelter. So now it started searching out many animals. But finally what happened, like in the end he thought that human is the most powerful one. So he decided to work for human being and get domesticated. That is the story about this lesson. So shall we start, student? I hope you all are there with the textbook. Okay, the very first number is dogs were once their own masters and lived the way wolves do, in freedom, until a dog was born who was ill pleased with this way of life. He was sick and tired of wandering about by himself looking for food and being frightened of those who were stronger than him. Now here children, the meaning of freedom means liberty. Liberty means without any constraint, you can move freely anywhere, there will be no restriction. That is the meaning of freedom. Wandering means moving from one place to another place, like from here to there. The next meaning is frightened. Frightened means very scared of, very afraid of. Now in the first para, it is about the dog was born who was ill pleased with this way, means he is not happy the way he is born, and he is sick and he is tired of wandering here and there because he have to find a food for himself. So he was not happy that every moment he have to keep on trying some other place where he will get the food. So he was always in that situation where he can find other animal who is more stronger than him. So that is the intention what the dog is having in this story. The second paragraph is, he thought it over and decided that the best thing for him to do was to become the servant of one who was stronger than anyone on earth, and he set out to find such a master. Here the children, the meaning of master means honor. Okay, honor. The meaning of master is honor. So now what he has thought in his mind, like it's better to find a person, like I am ready to become a servant of any animal on the earth who is more stronger than me, and he is ready to find such a master. He started searching a master for him. He walked and walked, and he met a kingsman of his, a big wolf who was as stronger as he was fierce. Fierce means violent, and kinsman means relatives, closely relative. So he was searching, he is moving around to find somebody in his life where he can think that, oh, he can become a master for me. Where are you going, dog? The wolf asked. I am looking for someone to take up service with. Would you like to be my master, wolf? I don't see why not, the wolf said, and this agreed upon. The two of them went on together. Now when he was moving around, he found a wolf, and the wolf asked him, hey, where are you going, dog? What happened? So he told, no, I am looking for someone who can give me a service, and at the same time I don't mind making him a master. So he's just checking with the wolf. Then the wolf said, oh, it's okay, it's no problem, you just get along with me, you come with me, we both will go together. They walked and walked, and all of a sudden the wolf lifted his nose, sniffed, darted quickly off the path and into the bushes, and crept deeper into the forest. The dog was much surprised. What's come over you, master? He asked. What was frightened you so? So here the meaning of sniffed means moved quickly. Darted means moved quickly. Sniffed means some sound which through nasal we used to make to detect something. Some sound will be there which the dog used to make through the nose, through the nasal. And now when they both were moving, so that time he heard some sound, and he asked, master, what happened? Suddenly what happened? Like, why did you stop? So he said, no, can't you see there is a bear out there, and he might eat up both of us, you and me. So the wolf said, no, can you hear some sound? When they are moving through the jungle, see, there is some sound which is coming, and it is the sound of a bear, and you know what happened? The bear will eat both of us. Seeing that the bear was stronger than the wolf, the dog decided to take up service with him, and he left the wolf and asked the bear to be with his master. The bear agreed to his readily and said, "Let us go and find a herd of cow. I will kill a cow and then we can both eat our feed." So now what happened? The moment the dog thought, oh, that means the bear is more stronger than the wolf. So he said, "Wolf, I don't want to accompany you." He just moved to bear and he asked him, "Will you be a master?" So the bear agreed and they started hunting for cow so that they can have their food. They walked on and soon saw a herd of cows, but just as they were about to come up to eat, they were stopped by a terrible noise. The cows were moving terrible noise. The cows were moving loudly and running in a panic in all direction. The meaning of moving means sound made by cows, like the sound they will make, na? So that is made by the cows. Terrible means horrible. So when they were moving, children, so that time what happened? They heard some different kind of sound. Okay, so the cows were moving loudly and running in a panic in all directions. Suddenly they saw all the cows were running in a means they got panic and they were running and they are making some loud sound. The bear looked out from behind a tree and then he too ran hastily deeper into the forest. Hastily means hurriedly. Even the bear looked, oh, something is there. Okay, why all the cows are running? So he just looked into the forest. "Now, why did I have to come here?" said he to the dog. "It is the lion who rules the forest in these parts." "The lion? Who is he?" "Don't you know? He is the strongest beast on earth." "Well, then I will say goodbye to you, bear. I want a master who is stronger than anyone on earth." So now the dog has asked the bear, "Now what happened? Why all the cows are suddenly running?" Then he said, "Hey, you don't know. It is the lion who is ruling the forest and you can hear the lion sound." So then he said, "The lion? Who is he?" Because the dog doesn't know who is lion. Then he explained about the lion that he is the strongest animal. Beast means animal on the earth. Don't you know about it? Then he thought, oh, that means lion is more stronger than the bear. So he told, "Well, then in that case, I will say goodbye to you and I want a master who is stronger than anyone on earth." So he said goodbye to bear and he moved through lion. And off the dog went to ask the lion to be his master. The lion agreed to it, and the dog stayed with him and served him for long time. It was a good life, and he had nothing to complain of, for there was no stronger beast in the forest than the lion, and no one dared to touch dog or offend him in any way. Offend means, children, upset. So now what happened? He just went to the lion and he asked, "Lion, can you become my master?" Lion said, "Fine, I don't have any issues. Like, you can be my master." And they both started living happily in the forest without any complaint, and they were leading a beautiful life. They were happy because the lion is the strongest, so whatever he want, he can eat, he can take it, he can kill the animal and he can give to the dog also, and nobody will dare to touch him because he is considered as a king of the forest. So nothing to worry about it. They both were having a wonderful life in the forest. Next one. But one day the two of them were walking side by side along a path that ran amid bare cliffs, when all of a sudden the lion stopped. He gave a great roar and struck the ground angrily with his paw with such force that a hole formed there. Then he began to back away very quietly. So now one day what happened? Both of them were walking through the forest. Suddenly he heard some sound and the lion stopped because there is some roar, and he gave a great roar and he thought somebody is moving around. Okay, something is moving through the forest. Then he began to back away very quietly. He thought, no, somebody is there. Let me take a step back. "What is it, master? Is anything wrong?" asked the dog, surprised. Now the dog again becomes surprised. He said, "No, what happened, master? Like, something is wrong. Something is going wrong. Why did you stop? We were walking now. Why did you stop?" "I smell a man coming this way," the lion said. "We had better run for it or we will be in trouble." Then he said, no, I can just sense it. I can just smell it, that some person, like some human being is coming through the way, and what we can do, we can better run off from here. Otherwise we will be in problem. Trouble means problem. We will be caught by the man and we will be in problem. "Oh, well, then I will say goodbye to you, lion. I want a master who is stronger than anyone on earth. So again the dog realized, oh, that means more stronger, like from through lion there is somebody who is more stronger than the animal. So who is he? He is the human being. Okay, then he thought it's better to join the human being's company only. Why should I stay with the lion? Why should I stay with the animal? And of the dog went to join the man, and he stayed with him and served him faithfully. This happened long ago, but to this day the dog is man's most loyal servant and knows no other master. Now finally what happened, children? The dog thought, now I don't want to stay with any of the animals, because the man is the stronger human being than any other animal. So finally he landed to the person and he said, see, master, I am going to serve you faithfully. Okay, I will be loyal to you. And from that time the trend has started, that it has started to happen, that dog has become the most loyal servant to the master and is considered as the very good loyal servant. Like if it means, in case if you are having a dog, you can go anywhere, the dog will take care of the house. I mean, he is very protective, he is very loyal to the master. So this story is about a dog who was asking for a food, like who was wandering for a food. Finally he found a person who can take care of him, and that is decided to be a human being who is, and the dog is ready to get domesticated to the human beings. So children, this is the story about a dog as I explained you. Now I will be sending you the keyword as well as the word meaning PDF. Okay, I hope you understood. If you have any queries regarding this lesson, you can post it in the group. So children, for now I am going to conclude the class. Thank you so much.